Hey guys, it's IrishwomanH here. I hope you're keeping safe and well, and in today's video I decided to do the Tin House Challenge created by James Turner. At the start I thought this challenge was going to be somewhat of a breeze to do, but then I was a good few hours in and I restarted it 3 times. This tin 3 tile wide challenge is no joke. It requires pre-planning, and at this time I was streaming live on Twitch. It took me about 6 hours to complete it on my stream, and I was having some layout issues. Um, I ended up drawing out on post-it notes what was I gonna do and what we was gonna plan everything, and it actually was really helpful. So I might just keep that going in the future. Um, you can see I'm just trying out different layouts and the placement of the stairs. I've never done a build where stairs was such a big issue. I decided to start like messing around with different kind of stair layouts. um, but yeah, I mean, it just took forever and it was just so time consuming. To plan the actual whole house out and the whole shell structure probably took 2 hours, no joke. I was just building and then deleting, building, then deleting. It was back and forth so much, but we got there in the end. As we go along throughout the video, you'll see that I did do some changes, but they're just minor few tweaks. But for this house, I did another modern build. I felt like it was just perfect. It was just a perfect idea between these two houses. I was gonna do a shipping container look, but then I decided I'd hold off on that kind of build until the eco lifestyle pack drops. I mean, I just didn't want to do it, and then I'm probably gonna do a shipping container build when that pack drops. So I just didn't want to do too much of the same. But I mean, what do you think about the eco lifestyle pack? I'm not actually too excited. When I seen the trailer, I just didn't go and pre-order it, if that makes sense. I don't know. The one thing I'm excited about is the ladders, but I mean, I can't really judge a book by its cover either, or the trailer. I mean, I don't have the game, I didn't play it, but I will give my full honest review when the game comes out. But anyways, for this build I took inspiration off Pinterest. Pinterest is brilliant for getting ideas for architectural design. I just really like some of their small cozy little designs for houses, and I just decided that was the best place to kind of get an idea of what I was going to do for this 3 tile wide tin challenge. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos over the past week on people doing this challenge, and their ideas are awesome. Their builds are really good, and I think a lot of people are enjoying it. Throughout this house, I wasn't sure what kind of sim or sims would actually live here. So I decided to come up with 2 character personas on what kind of sim would hypothetically live here. Um, I call these Sims Xavier and Lily. They're both young adults who are just after moving into their first home. Xavier is very athletic, he likes working out and shooting some hoops. Then we have Lily, who's very creative, she loves art and gardening. The pair are just a match made in heaven, and they just like chilling and having a few friends over at the weekends for a few drinks and celebrating. They're young, they're free, and they're happy, and they're excited about this new home. I create character personas a lot in my own profession and in The Sims. I just feel it just makes everything a lot easier when it comes to building. You kind of create who the person is, what they're like, their personalities. Then you kind of adapt the whole build to suit them and their needs and who they are. When you kind of walk into the home, you say, hey, yeah, that's so like you. That's what I like doing. It just makes everything a lot easier, and I just feel that I know where I'm going and with my storyline and everything. If you actually want to watch the storyline of Xavier and Lily, I'll be streaming that on Twitch weekly, and you can get an update on their life there. Or you can follow me on Instagram also, where I'll be actually putting up more videos of the actual house, more builds and more photos and different things. I actually just don't play Sims as well. I play a lot of CS:GO and R6. I'm in the community that me and my friends made called Fusion Gaming. We just kind of created it to bring us closer together. We're all dotted like around different parts of the world, and everything going on. We just decided to create this community on Discord so we can all play together, chill every night, and it is really really good fun. It's grown really really fast. Like there's so many people joining. It's actually really good to meet so many new people and what kind of different games there's out there. But I'm up for playing any game, so if you want to join our Discord, chill. If you have an idea of what games you want to play that none of us might even know, we're up for it. You're more than welcome to join us. So I'll just leave that an invite link in the description and hit me up when you join and we can chill and play games. When making this under attic storage area, I wasn't too sure if it would work or not, but I like trying something different by each of my builds. Like in the last video where I made the sauna and wine room, it was just a nice touch to build. For this one, I just didn't have enough room to kind of play with, and I was going to do a basement, but I just decided not to and just keep it 4 floors. So this storage area was just something a bit different and unique. I know you can't use the easel, and I really do wish The Sims added a nice modern slidey door so you actually could open it and use it, but they don't. And I don't actually use CC in my builds, as I just find it's just a tease for the people who don't know how to use it or get it on their game, and for people who just want to play normal and download off the gallery. So I try to just steer away from that as much as possible when I'm building. I was going to go all out and make the house like really really comfortable from the inside with like crazy colours, but then I just decided not to and just kind of make little objects have a bit of pop of colour there. But the bedroom was a room that I thought I could fit a lot more in, and then I realised that I actually didn't have enough room. Like the double bed was just so big, I just had to like fiddle around with it and see what I could do. I thought about connecting the toilet and the bedroom together, but I decided it wasn't like the best idea because then I didn't have room to fit a wardrobe in. The room is already plain enough that it needed a wardrobe in there. It isn't essential, so I just decided to keep it quite small and plain. I wish I had room for a second toilet, but you can't get the best of both worlds. I just opted not to have one and use this one as my main and only one. It's small, but it actually works, and I quite like it that it's small because it's just there and it just has the essentials in and out, and it's not big, so I didn't actually have to like decorate it too much, but I mean it works. It's modern and it's nice. It goes with the theme of the house, so I was happy that I could actually fit a toilet in. I was going to go all out and make this house really really colourful from the inside with crazy colours, but then I decided not to and just pop a bit of colour here and there. The bedroom was a room that I thought I could fit a lot more in, but then I just realised I just didn't have enough room. So with the double bed it was just hard and I fiddled around with it, but I thought I could connect the toilet and the bedroom together, but then I was like, there wouldn't be enough room for like a wardrobe, and the room is plain enough already, and a wardrobe is an essential, so that needed to be in there. I wish I had room for a second toilet, but I didn't. So like this toilet is the main toilet and the only toilet. Can't have the best of both worlds. As this house is like 3 tile wide, it was just impossible to fit another bathroom in. But this toilet works. It has all the essentials. I mean, it's just the perfect fit. And funny enough, I always seem to overthink the actual bathroom, but adding different kind of artwork and lighting, I mean, this was probably one of the quickest toilets I built in a long time. With the bedroom so small, I was so happy with the way it turned out. And I actually wouldn't mind having this as a bedroom. The rug just adds a bit of personality to it, and I actually want them bed covers. The rooftop area I didn't want to enclose. I like actually having it open and hidden from street view, so your nosy neighbours couldn't actually look in at you. And I did this by adding plants to either side of the actual house, front and back. I actually like it because it actually quite worked out well and went with the whole theme of the house. Um, as the Sims don't have their own personal garden, like they have a garden on the lot, but their own personal garden that they could, you know, nurture. I added more plants to the actual rooftop area. I just thought this was nice, and as it's quite narrow, there wasn't much you could actually add to it. More like I have the jacuzzi and a bar, which is perfect. I would have added seating area, but I just didn't have room, so they could just sit in the hot tub and drink their drinks, I guess. Um, but yeah, no, I didn't really like the way there's a hole where the stairs is. It actually looks a bit weird. So then I thought, what could I actually possibly put there? And I decided to get an awning and then size that awning, and like it actually worked out quite well when you see it. Like now that like there it would actually slide over, and I know it actually wouldn't work in the actual game that it would slide over, but hypothetically that's what would happen. I was actually afraid that the sim would actually have an issue coming up the stairs and be like giving out that it actually couldn't get to upstairs. So I tried it and it worked, so I was really happy. I think it's actually really unique and kind of different. It's enclosed but it's not enclosed. So then at the end of it I just decided to add more plants to like the back and tried to keep it between the team with the other houses as well. I didn't want to do too much. The front kind of has more plants, but I like it. The whole house worked out well. I was actually really, really happy about how the rooftop did turn out, because I was a bit afraid that I wouldn't be able to fit in everything that I wanted to fit in, and I didn't want to overdo it. I kind of just didn't know what way to kind of go with all the plants at the front. I didn't want to overdo it, and it was just like, oh, should I or should I not? But it worked out well, and I was really happy at the end. I did notice that I didn't actually add in lights, which I don't know how I forgot about that, but I went back and I checked it, and it looks perfect. It's quite lit, so I was happy at the end that I remembered to do that, which is quite important. But overall, the house looks well. Actually, looks really nice at night, and yeah. So I guess it's time for you to see the final piece. I created this small hallway area, as I didn't want my Sims or my visitors just to enter straight into the living area of the house. It's nice and neat, and I really, really like this furry rug. It kind of brings the whole room all together. Then in here we have a small cozy gym. I think the gym is best suited to be downstairs anyway, because it's like separated from the actual living area upstairs. And then you have this slidey door feature kind of thing made from windows that, you know, hypothetically would slide over, but obviously doesn't in game. But yeah, no, it's nice, and it has all the essential things that you need to work out with. So, and it all works, so it's perfect. And then as we go upstairs, um, I like this mirror here, as your Sims can just check itself out or whatever. And I wasn't too sure about this separation at the stairs, but then I grew to love it. I think it's a nice feature. Instead of using like a banister, just to get a bit creative, it's nice. And it has the hexagon style shapes, which is part of the FG brand, so I couldn't not use it. It's just perfect. Now on to one of my favorite parts, is the kitchen. Now I had trouble the first time designing this area, and then I created this small, neat, modern kitchen, and to be honest, I wanna cook in here. I like all these shelves and the chalkboard. The watermelon doesn't really fit. I mean, it's not cooperating, but it's fine. You can ignore that. And then I have this seating area. Now I really, really adore this seating area. Now in the glitch you can see the other side of it, but it's fine. It works, and that's the main thing, and I really like it. Now the swatch isn't the best, but it's fine. I love this exposed light filament. It's really, really unique, and it's crazy. And then I just added this storage shelf and just downsized it to use as a kind of cutlery dryer feature, even though it doesn't like work, but sure, why not just have it there as a feature. As we go upstairs, in here, I'm really sorry, but like as the house is like 3 tiles wide, it's so hard to like capture everything perfect on camera. So I apologize for any glitches in that. But this area is kind of like a storage area under the stairs. You can't use the easel, but I mean, I just didn't want to like throw like paintings and different things. I kind of wanted to get creative, so I mean, it kind of has all the gardening supplies and stuff like that in there. So, oh, sorry. Oh, it works. I like it. Then in here we have a kind of a desk area. So since your sim needs a PC to do basically everything on, of course needed like an office area, and I didn't have room to put like a computer upstairs in the bedroom, which I would have done, but I mean I actually quite like it here, kind of in the living space, and these dividers are just perfect. Um, but yeah, so you kind of have like the little desk, and I'm guessing that's just the Mac there, but I like it. I'm a graphic designer. You obviously don't know that, but that's what my job is. Outside of YouTube and streaming and that, I love typography, and when I seen this, I was so happy. I just had to add it to the build. I just love it. It's the actual creation of like letter forms and the structure of it, and I'm just so happy that I spotted it. It's brilliant. Um, but yeah, so for the sitting room area, I was going to make it all colourful, and then I just decided to pop just a bit of colour into it. I do like the rubble runes as a shelf, like as a wall feature thing, under the television, and the guitar just tops it all off. And yes, the cow plant. I actually really want to buy this poster when I get paid, so I'll probably stream that on my Twitch when I do get it. And then we go upstairs. If I can come around this way, will it work? Oh, it works perfect. So then there's this like toilet area, and it's quite small. I did want to get like, I know I did want to like build like two toilets, but I compromised to make the kitchen bigger. And you know what? It's fine, because if there's only one sim or two sims which can basically just live in this house, this toilet area is brilliant, and it's right beside like the bedroom, which is so handy. So it's perfect. So the bedroom, there's it's kind of the bedroom. It just has like the essential needs of like what you need in the bedroom, like a bed, a light, and a wardrobe. I didn't put the bedside tables in because it was just too much. Like it just wasn't working. Even when I like downsized them, it just didn't look nice at all. It just looked weird. So I just downsized these little shelves things, and like your sim can just put their plate or like glass of water or whatever there. Even though they won't even use it, but like I mean, it's just there as a feature. And then upstairs we have like this outdoor area. But there we go. So it's like a chill outdoor area. As I didn't want to put like a like roof on top, I decided to like downsize like this awning and use it like that would actually slide over to stop the rain coming in or whatever. Even though again that's hypothetically that would happen, but like it's nice. It's a nice little feature that kind of shows that it would slide over and cover it. But then we have like the bar, which is definitely an essential to a chill out rooftop area, and then the hot tub. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the house tour. I'll be doing a lot more of these kind of videos on my stream and on YouTube weekly. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the house. You can also get this house on the gallery. It's called The Perfect Fit. So you can add comments to that, and you know, feel free to download it. Let me know what you think, and check out my other builds too. Stay safe guys. Bye.